All right, good afternoon. Happy Friday. Welcome to the Power Chat series. Today we have Bailey Murphy. Bailey, how are you doing today?
What's up? How are you guys? I'm doing well, Bella. How are you?
I'm good. Okay, so we're here for the Vice City Championships in Florida. That's where you are right now. That's a really big check there, $10,000. Congratulations. Tell
Thank you.
me a little bit more what it took to get there. What was the competition like?
Competition was amazing. Amazing. The preparation I had prior to it was absolutely amazing as well. A lot of people don't know, but I was actually in Europe. The 2 weeks prior to the competition at some training camps. One in Naples, and then the second in Greece. So it was super super good to be able to have those two training camps, and then to come back home to Florida and win that 10K prize, the biggest prize that I've known in point fighting. So super awesome to be a part of that history as well.
So if it's the biggest prize that you've known, is it the biggest prize you've won before?
100%. Yeah. No, I won.
What was I mean, I know some other tournaments have offered like really big team prize, checks. I
Yeah.
mean, but this was individual for you. Were there any nerves going in just with the fact that there's 10 grand on the line? Was your mentality different?
Nah, mentality stays the same. I showed up believing that I was gonna win that. When this was posted at the beginning of the year, it was already on my calendar that on July 14th I was gonna win $10,000. So to make it happen meant a lot. It's awesome to have shared that final match as well with Tyreek. Um, I wouldn't want to share that your fight for a prize like that with anyone else. So that was super big as well.
There were other really good fighters there as well. I think you also fought Enrique. Is that right?
Yeah, so I fought Enrique, not for the 10K challenge, but him and I had some good fights. The day prior, just during the divisions, he actually beat me um, in the division during our first fight. But USA Sport Karate does double elimination, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it worked out for me on that Saturday, where I got to fight him again, and I was able to beat him. So, yeah, it was real cool. A lot of great competition, some international competition as well. It was cool to have the Hungarians there and one fighter from Greece as well. Uh, Good amount of Canadians too. So I think the event was a very, very good turnout. Um, and it was awesome to see like a bigger international stage too.
Yeah, I think that there were a couple or a few fighters there already for the US Open, so they just stuck around because why not throw your name in the hat?
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, so I mean you were probably very focused on your own divisions, but in terms of anything else at the tournament that you were able to catch, what were your thoughts?
I think all the fighting was really, really good. I love to see that Waco is continuing to make a surge here in the U.S. So not even just the point fighting side of things, but big shout out to USA Sport Karate and Damian Rodriguez, of course, for the Vice City Challenge having the light contact divisions. The light contact division, which is basically continuous. If you guys don't know what it is, they're actually pretty good. There are some really, really good fights. A lot of the fighters from Mexico, or sorry, a lot of fighters from Puerto Rico competed in that category as well, and they were really, really awesome. It was great to see, that division growing. I feel like here in the U.S., continuous kind of gets a bad rep, but with Waco, it's regulated correctly and allows, athletes to have a proper fight without, just being in a brawl. So it was super cool to see, those fights take place, and it was ran very well and very professional.
Right. Was this in Miami?
Correct. Yeah, I was in Miami.
Okay, cool. So now that you're in Florida, USA Sport Karate is probably going to be on your rounds a little bit more. Is that the plan since you are in the area now? Oh, I think it's my internet or his, but he's frozen. Is it him or me? I'm not sure. Maybe it's me. Wait, can someone comment? If anyone's watching, if they can hear me or if it's not me. Ay, ay, ay. I have four green bars. Oh, I think it's him. If you're, I'm not sure where he went. I'll just stick around. If it's not me, you can comment and say that you can hear me, but you can't hear Bailey. So I know that it's, um, or just have us on in the background. But maybe we'll just wait for him to try to come back on. I think it's um, 6 people. Oh no, we'll keep it going. Oh, he just dropped out, so maybe he's gonna try to come back in. Hey guys, comment any questions for Bailey if you have any. Any pressing questions or thoughts or comments for him while we wait? There are there are some people on watching, and I'm just filling the time till he can get back on. I'm not sure why he dropped out, but I would think you can still hear me if there are still people on the stream. Uh, I don't know if you want to stick around, people, or if you can see me or not. That would be help. Just comment. I can see you. I wish I could see who the people were on this. Can I? No. Oh, he's back. Okay. Okay, you're back. All
Well,
right.
I thought we were all good. I don't know what happened this time.
I don't know. Okay, but you're back on. I was just filling the
Yeah.
time. But
Okay.
where do we leave
So
off?
this tournament was in Miami. That was the last thing I remember you saying. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, and then I asked if you plan on doing more USA Sport Karate events because you're in Florida.
So yeah, honestly, I think if I'm gonna do a USA Sport Karate event, I probably won't even point fight. I for personal reasons, I just don't agree with double elimination. I don't think a grown man should get to lose to me 2 times in a row, and vice versa. But
Wait,
I
so
think I,
it's ironic though, but isn't it ironic that you lost to Enrique the first time, and had it not been for double elimination, you would have just been kicked out?
no. So those were two different divisions.
Okay, so you lost in that division,
I
the
lost in
double
I saw my first fight in the lightweight division. Yes, I lost to Enrique.
twice.
No, one time.
Okay. Okay. So,
I lost one. I lost once, but I still came from the losers bracket and won the entire division.
okay. Got it. And
Yeah.
so you didn't have to fight him twice. You got to lose.
Well, no, I fought him a second time because he ended up losing a fight of his own. So we both
Okay.
ended up in that loser bracket, and
Okay.
I beat him and eliminated him. Yeah.
But I guess my point is you were able to win even after
Yeah.
losing. So didn't that work out in your benefit because you were able to
Well,
just
no, 100%. I mean, I think it's going to be hard for someone to beat me 2 times in one division, and I just don't agree with the process anyway. Honestly, if they said like, yeah, this is it, you lost, I think that's how it should be. I don't think I should have got to fight again. That's just a personal preference. I don't think I just don't like it.
okay, that's
But
fine.
yeah, I just don't like it. But yeah, no, I could definitely see myself doing like a light contact match even next year, doing some kick light, just allowing people to see that there's other things, with this sport, especially with Waco, that can be offered for fighters as well. The forms competitors,
Mm-hmm.
they get a lot of divisions, so I think it's really cool to see that there's going to be some other fighting divisions, and my kind of thinking on it too is not everybody's going to like or be good at point fighting, so I think it's important to give others, something that they could kind of find their main division, find their main type of competition too, or test their limits as well. So
Yeah, especially if they maybe get stagnant in one area or they get bored in another, they can just
yeah,
and they don't want to leave the sport or competition altogether.
exactly, 100%.
So, okay, we talked a lot about Vice City. Let's transition since we lost a few minutes in there, just like a little bit more about you. So, recently you have joined Team Proper international,
Yeah,
right? Tell me
yeah,
more
yeah.
about that. I mean, how that you made that decision and what it's been like so far.
So if you guys don't know, at the beginning of the year, I was actually given a a top 10 sponsorship like by the brand itself. Um, so over in Europe, it would just kind of be you know a little awkward, a little weird for me to because our straight up uniforms aren't top 10, so it'd be a little awkward for me to have a sponsorship by this brand and not represent it the proper way. No pun intended. Um, yeah, so I mean that's really how that came about, and then the people that are on this team are super good martial artists, um, great people as well, and those are people that if I'm gonna wear a different uniform, those are the type of people I'd want to have the same stuff on as. So that's really how that came about. And then also in general, being a kid growing up, I was really, really inspired by a lot of the fighters on proper. A lot of people see me do a lot of crazy spins and stuff like that. Like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is because of the inspiration from people like Raymond Daniels, of course, but a lot of the proper members too. I remember being a kid on the bus watching, the proper highlights, and it's just cool to kind of represent the team too.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, they have such great competitors. They're like you now are have been a great addition for them, but also they're like winning a lot of their divisions overseas too. So it's nice to be standing next to them as well.
Yeah,
Um,
100.
okay, cool. Well, what else do you have in terms of on your schedule for karate?
Wow, a lot. I got a lot going on. Today, I'm actually going to be heading to New Hampshire for a camp of my team straight up our team, right? My flight got delayed a lot with the whole cyber outage thing that's going on, so
Mhm.
I'll be leaving at 5. So in a couple of hours, I'll be heading out to there. Then I have a couple seminars going on this month prior to Capital Classics at the beginning of August, and then um, next month in August I actually go to India. So that'll be a real, real crazy trip. Super
Mm.
blessed and honored to have that opportunity just from throwing some kicks and punches. So
Wow, that is really cool. That's is that the furthest like distance wise you'll be?
100%, yeah. I'll
So
have like I have a little time in Dubai on the way there for a layover, so it'll be super super cool. I think.
yeah, it's a long flight, but that's really cool. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything else though about the Vice City Championships that you wanted to add or touch on?
Yeah. So once again, super big shout out to Fighters Inc. as well as Damien and Peter, um, for making this happen, making the Fighters Challenge happen, and allowing fighters to potentially make a big profit off of their passion, stuff that we've been doing since we were kids. So yeah, I thank you for making this happen, getting great fighters together, um, and then battling it out for such a prize.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Bailey, for coming on to the Power Chat series and for people watching. Thank you for watching the Power Chat series. I hope you guys have a nice weekend.
Of course. Thank you for having me. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Okay, we